Hey everybody, welcome to another tutorial. This time we're going to review Phoenix core changes and why you don't want to make them. So you can download the Phoenix core latest version 107.11 as of today. So I can download that file, unzip it, and I end up with this. So the core is basically all the files that are distributed in each release. Now those files, some of them are common to the last version. Some of those files haven't changed in a long time. Some of those files change almost every single time there is a new release. The core is designed to be stateful, meaning that that core should only be updated by the core team, should not be altered by the people using the software. Now you can make changes to the core, and that those changes will allow you to make your store run differently and make it look different. And I can go into components and go into the template top, and I can see that this is the head area of the site, and I could go in here and start coding changes that need to be there to make my site work. However, you'll notice that there's bits of code like this that basically say get blocks header tags or call site-wide and look for this hook. If you build hooks properly, they'll inject the code in here without you making any changes to this file. That's the proper way to update your site. Too often people think, they'll just come in here and say, oh, I need something in the head area, so I'm just going to code it right in here. And yeah, that'll work until you do an update and it replaces the template top file and all of those changes are gone. The proper way to do it is to use hooks, create mods the proper way. And if you do that, you can upgrade your site frequently and have very little issue, as long as the mods and hooks that you're using are not 10 years old from OS Commerce, which, Phoenix is quite a bit evolved from what OS Commerce once was. And the team is working all the time to try and make it so that it can rise to the challenge of web-based platform e-commerce for 2020 and beyond. So there are many changes coming, and as long as you're kind of staying with the current version and using reputable developers, you shouldn't have that much trouble keeping your site current and keeping yourself happy. Now, one thing to point out is PHP has changed to version 8 recently as being the latest version released. Therefore, a lot of hosting providers are going to be pushing out 5 and moving to 7. That's going to create a little bit of a landslide, probably, of old OS Commerce stores having to be cleaned up. So I think there's a lot coming over the next year. There's going to be a lot going on in this community over the next year. And I think it's very important that you go to OS Commerce, go into the forums, and you want to go into the clubs, you want to go to Phoenix, and you want to go pro. I don't make anything off of going pro. I'm a pro member myself. I don't even use Phoenix. Phoenix is something of a hobby for me. I have no need for it. I have no use for it, but I enjoy working on it. It caught my eye. A customer of mine took interest in it, and I got involved in it. I pay to be part of it, but I help people. I've made some mods. I charge a little bit for them, but I'm not making a ton of money. I've spent hundreds of hours on Phoenix projects already, and I definitely haven't made enough to compensate for that. But again, it's something I'm enjoying to do. COVID's given me a little bit of extra time, and as a result, I've kind of dove into this. So I think it's important, if your store depends on Phoenix or OS Commerce, you need to spend a little bit of effort to get behind the project and keep it rolling forward. If people don't support the project, it's hard to see it continuing to grow as it should. So I would highly recommend everybody at least come and read this page and make up your own mind. But if your business relies in any way on Phoenix, really important, I think. So I'm going to leave it there. I plan on actually going through and creating some more videos to do with creating mods in the way of hooks, in the way of modules, apps. I even plan on doing some in-depth series of actually showing from scratch how to build some of this stuff. If you could take the time to like this video, put some comments down below, give me some ideas, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If I see that you guys are interested, I'll stay engaged. If nobody's really taking any interest, then it's hard for me to take time out of my day to create these videos. So really appreciate it if you could let me know if you think I'm on the right track with this. And until next time.